Hi, I'm Sarah from nurses.co.uk and I'd like to show you how to write the perfect nursing CV. Okay, starting at the top, this sounds too simple to say, but some people still forget to include their contact details. So make sure the first thing a recruiter reads on your CV is your name, address, your email address and a telephone number. Make sure that they can leave a message on your telephone, so a mobile is a great idea for this. If you are a registered nurse, make sure your NMC PIN number is clearly visible near the top of your CV. Next, you need to think about keywords. Most job boards have a CV search facility, and if you're registered, it's likely you've made your CV searchable for recruiters using that site. By planning your CV carefully and including relevant keywords, you can make your CV easier to find. As well as including relevant keywords in your current employment details, you can also use them to enhance your personal statement. For example, a senior nurse working in theatres might use keywords such as theatre nurse or scrub nurse, band 6, or even the place they'd like to work, such as London. Once you've got a few great keywords in mind, you can use them to create the next part of your CV. So let's go back to our example. John Doe is an RMN working in a psychiatric ward, so he might have keywords such as RMN, psychiatric, PQ, mental health nurse. John can use these to enhance his current employment details and make his CV easier to search for. Next, you need to include your career history. Make sure it's in reverse chronological order with your most recent position first. You should include all the positions you've worked in, the employer's name and address, and a brief description of the responsibilities and duties. Obviously, qualifications are important, so next you should include your nursing qualifications, the institute at which you studied, and the date you qualified. There are also some basics to consider when constructing your CV. Make sure you use a common type font, such as Arial or Verdana, that most people have on their computers. Make sure the document is saved as a Microsoft Word document. Most people will be able to open it. Don't forget to proofread for spelling and grammar errors. And try to ensure that it's less than 2 sides of A4. Any longer than that and the recruiter might not bother reading to the end. Make sure you explain any gaps in your employment history. And remember, only include your interests if they're relevant to the position. Everyone has interests such as socialising or going to the cinema. So the last thing to remember is to keep it up to date with as much information as you can about your current role, so that you've got all the necessary details there when you come to write your CV for your next position. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit nurses.co.uk to find your next nursing job.